Today we are going to talk about 4th standard English Unit 2. Lesson name is My Hobbies.
Gardening is my hobby. What is yours?
Do it yourself.
Hi, I am Vinod. When I was young, my parents and other elders did everything for me. Now, I wash my own clothes. I fold all clothes neatly. I love to do my work on my own. I am a DIY kid.
Hi, I'm Rosie. I learned to ride a bicycle when I was 9 years old. I ride my bicycle every day. I enjoy cycling. Hi, I'm Meghalai. I swim with elders in a well. I compete with them. I'm fond of swimming.
Hi, I am James. I have my own garden. I water it every day. I love gardening.
Hi, I'm Alia. I sew my torn clothes. I hem the border. I'm always keen to stitch.
Hi, I am Raju. I help by cleaning grains and cereals. I am good at cooking. I like slicing, cutting, and chopping fruits and vegetables. I prepare a few simple dishes.
Okay, let's go through the book back exercises. So first one is the match the following. So here there are some pictures. You have to ask your child what is happening in the picture. So the first picture, what is the girl doing? So the answer is cycling. What is the boy doing? Gardening. What is the girl doing? Swimming. Then comes choose the correct answer. So there are three options. We have already given you the answer. So make your child learn the correct answer. So who is a do it yourself kid? Answer is Vinod. Rosie dash a bicycle. Rosie rides a bicycle. Raju loves dash cooking. Then we have answer the following. Here again we have given you answers. So make your child learn the correct answers. First one is who sews the cloth? Alia. What does Meghalai do with elders? Swim. How does Raju help his mother? Slicing, cutting, or chopping fruits and vegetables. What does DIY kid refer to? Do it yourself kid. Okay, here we have homophones. Okay, there is a video. You can make your child go through the video. So basically, homophones means it has same sound but different spellings and different meanings.
Homophones. Look at Nikki and Ricky holding some words. I hear. I hear. What's special about the words they are holding? In the words held by Nikki and Ricky, I and here and here sound the same. Many words in English sound the same.
Homophones are words with different spellings but with the same sound. They also have different meanings.
Okay, here we have some examples of homophones. So look at the picture and tick the correct word. So the first one, there are two options. One is dear, one is dear. You have to see the spelling because the sound is the same, but the spelling and meaning of two words is entirely different. So our correct spelling is DEER. The next one is I and I. Again, the sound is similar, but it has different spelling and meaning. So our picture goes with EYE. Next one is meet, meet. The picture says MEET, meet. Next one is waste, WASTE. The other one is buy. The spelling is BUY. Next is right or right. Answer is WRITE, right. Next, connect and write the homophones in the box. So, uh, there are two similar homophones. So, CSEA to CSEE. Then, one ONE to one WON. Next is flower, FLOWER to flower, FLOUR. Now, pick out the correct option from the given homophones. There are two options. So, you need to choose the correct one, which we have already done it for you. I saw a bee. Spelling is BEE on the flower. The wind dash off the leaves. The wind blew. BLEW. Next one. What did you buy at the store? The spelling is BUY. The last one. You should never lie to your parents. The spelling is LIE.
Treasure trove. Read when you are happy, read when you are sad. Learn about space, land on Mars. Picture an auto race, zoom with cars. A glance at history, go back in time. To discover a mystery, solve a crime. Read about the lost bicycle. Where can it be? Visit a lovely mermaid under the sea. Read when you are happy, read when you are sad.
Okay, here there are answer the following questions from the poem. So, what would we do when we are happy or sad? Read. When do we land on Mars? Learn about space. Where did we visit a mermaid? Under the sea. Why should we read? To be happy. Then we have the meanings. What is the meaning of space? Beyond Earth. What is zoom? Travel quickly. What is glance? Look. What is discover? Find. Now we are going to move on some more of grammar. Okay, so here we have to give the correct verb form for the following sentences. So here what we should teach our kids is that if it is I, we, you and they, the same form is used. It doesn't change. But if it is he, she and it, we have to add either s or es to the present form. For example, when it is we go to school, we will not change go. Go will remain the same. They go to school. We will not going to change go. Go will remains the same. But where we come to he, it becomes he goes to school. So we are going to add es to go. Again, it goes to school. You go to school. She goes to school. Okay, here we have more of present tense be verbs. Okay, so if it is present tense, then it is am, is, are. Past means it is was and were. Past participate is been. Present participate is being. So here there are a lot of examples which we will go through. Now, I am a student. So it is present. So if it is present tense, then it becomes I am a student. When if it is we, then it becomes we are students. You are a student. They are students. He is a student. She is a student. It is a book. So for I, we are using am. For we, you, and they, we are using are. If it is he, she, and it, we are using is. So here there are more of examples. Let's go through them. Now, give the correct verb form for the following sentences. We are police. He is a carpenter. She is a driver. You are an engineer. It is a car. They are football players. Here we have to use the suitable verb again. So they've given you two options, read or reads. So let's go through it. I read the book. Banu reads the lesson. Suresh reads the poem. We read loudly. My friends read a passage. My father reads the news. The boy reads the story. You read the instruction. The robot reads some words. Now next is circle the correct word. Boy like or likes the cake. Boy likes the cake. You come or comes late to school. You come late to school. We come or comes. We come home at 4 p.m. every day. It run or runs. It runs very fast. The birds fly or flies in the sky. The birds fly in the sky. Next, we have to rewrite the sentences using the words in the bracket. Now, they have given you one sentence. I go to school at 8 o'clock. Now, we have to use he instead of I. So, when you use he, it becomes he goes to school at 8 o'clock. Next, I watch TV in the afternoon. Now, we have to change it and use my mother. When we use my mother, it becomes my mother watches TV in the afternoon. The next one is we play cricket on Sundays. Now we have to use Arvind. Arvind plays cricket on Sunday. Next is they visit their friend in the evening. Now we have to use Kavita. Kavita visits their friends in the evening. The last one is I have dinner at 8 p.m. Now we have to use she. She has dinner at 8 p.m. Okay, here we have one small story. Anbu and the fish. Anbu was very talented in catching fish. He always went to catch fish with Madhan. They usually use dhoti as a net to catch the fish. Anbu also made fishing rods using sticks and stones at home. Then they shared the fish equally. Unlike their friends, Anbu and Madan were always careful while fishing. They never went deep into the pond or river. Every Sunday, they would go in search of earthworms to use them as bait. They enjoyed searching for earthworms. Once the bait was ready, they would go fishing. Once On one Sunday, Anbu was not happy. They were able to catch only 3 fish. The fish were very small to cook. Madan told him to grow the fish at home. Anbu filled the jar with water and let the 3 fish into it. The fish exerted and swam in different directions. Anbu thought the fish was hungry and dropped earthworms into the jar. But to his surprise, the fish did not eat. He saw their eyes and they could feel their fear. Next morning, he went straight to the fish jar from his bed. He saw only 2 fish in the jar. He searched for the fish everywhere. Then he saw 1 fish on the floor. Anbu was very sad and his father consoled him. In the evening, his father got a new fish tank. Anbu changed the fish to the new tank. The next day, Anbu rushed back from school to the tank. He saw that one more fish was dead and floating on the top. He started crying. His father said, "These fish live in the river and lake. Nature is their home. It is best to let them be free." He saw the last fish swimming alone and he felt bad. He took the fish to the same pond and set it free. From then on, Anbu and Madan bought a packet of puffed rice and fed the fish. Feeding fish was their new hobby. Choose the correct answer. Anbu was talented in catching fish. Every dash they would go fishing. Every Sunday they would go fishing. Anbu got dash fish this week. Anbu got 3 fish. They used dash as bait. They used earthworms as bait. They fed fish with dash. They fed fish with puffed rice. Answer the following questions. What did they use as net? Answer is dhoti. Why was the fish floating on the top? Answer is the fish was dead. What was their new hobby? Feeding the fish.